Alright, so this is the first time I'm actually recording at school in a long time, so we'll see if anybody interrupts me. But I can guarantee you, you will not hear the dog bark. Nor will you hear Kirby chirp because he was not at school today. But he did want his picture in the lesson, so you can see there's a cute picture of Kirby. He requested his time with you with his sweet flock because he was jealous of Charmin. Not really, but it sounds good, right? This is just a review or continuation of the flip video from yesterday. Yesterday you learned that we have subject complements called predicate nominatives and predicate adjectives. Today I want to continue that thought with letting you know that predicate nouns and predicate adjectives can be compound. So if you look at this sentence, whales are mammals, and my friends. Are is your linking verb, and you have a compound predicate noun joined by a coordinating conjunction. So you can have two predicate nouns. So look for those conjunctions because that's what will join them. Just like predicate nominatives can be compound, so can predicate adjectives. The clown was funny and a friend to all. Actually, this is a combination. It's a predicate adjective joined with a coordinating conjunction to a predicate noun. So you're going to want to look for that as well. Here I just want you to think, are these predicate adjectives or predicate nouns? You are the one who called me. The present felt light. Your dog smells very stinky. My first name is Laura. Think about it. One renames you. Light describes present. Stinky describes dog. And Laura renames name. Let's see if I'm right. Yep. Predicate noun, predicate adjective, predicate noun. I'm feeling pretty smart right now. How about you? There are steps to finding a PA or a PN. It says to write these in your composition book on the page next to your notes from Monday evening, but I'm not going to make you because I'm going to make you write the sentences that you're going to do. I will put these notes up in the room. Number one, you should read the sentence. Makes sense, huh? Number two, please, please, please put parentheses around all prepositional phrases. There is nothing that you are going to find in a prepositional phrase that you need to, unless it's the object of the preposition, which is not this lesson. And there is not always a prepositional phrase. Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. You got really good at identifying them last week. Number three, find the verb and underline it. Determine if it is a linking verb or an action verb. Now, just so you know, every verb this week I'm using is a linking verb because that's what the lesson is this week. Next week when we do direct objects, they'll all be action verbs, and then it'll blow your little minds when I put the action and the linking verbs combined. If it is a linking verb, and it will be this week, look for the PA or the PN. There might not be one, and that's okay. It will not be in a prepositional phrase. If you have found all your prepositional phrase, do not tell me that the predicate adjective or the predicate noun is in the prepositional phrase. Underline and label the PA or the PN correctly. If you look, I did all that here. I read the sentence, the cute lovebird in the cage was super loud. I put parentheses around my prepositional phrase, which is in the cage, which also, by the way, is an adjective phrase because it describes which lovebird. I found the verb and underlined it. Was is a verb. It's a linking verb. And then I found the subject complement, which was loud. It described the cute lovebird, therefore it was a predicate adjective. See? So these are the sentences that we did in class today. You glued them into your notebook, and you came up with, Ginger is president, which is a predicate noun, and we got rid of a student council. Jim seems taller than his brother. Taller is a predicate adjective. The girls were happy. To help me is an infinitive phrase. We should cross that out. Happy is a predicate adjective. For 4 years is your prepositional phrase. Stephanie has been a cheerleader. Cheerleader is your predicate noun. And Joe is a student at Smith High School. We got rid of at Smith High School. That's your prepositional phrase. Student renames Joe. Therefore, it is a predicate noun. What I would like you to do right now is to write these sentences in your notebook underneath the practice ones we did today. You're not going to be able to fit them all. So I want you to get up to at least 12. If you can't fit 13, 14, or 15, that's fine. And I want you to follow the steps on this slide. And I want you to find the predicate adjectives or predicate nouns or the subject complements in each of these sentences. Pause now and do this, and then when you hit play again, I have all the answers for you. Now, I know that some of you are just going to keep going and you're just going to copy my answers. Please don't do that. That is not being assertive in your learning. What that means is you can copy. It doesn't mean you can analyze a sentence. On the quiz on Friday, you're going to need to analyze a sentence. not copy. All right. Are you ready for the, hopefully you've written them down now and here are the answers. Is your linking verb. Principal is the predicate noun describing Miss Johnson. Of our schools is your prepositional phrase. My favorite subject in school is math. In school is your prepositional phrase. Is your linking verb, and math renames subjects, which makes that a predicate noun. The teacher felt very tired on Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday, but it just says on Monday, so that's your prepositional phrase. Felt is your linking verb. Tired describes teacher, so tired is your PA. Helen is my neighbor. There are no prepositional phrases. That's okay. Is my linking verb. Neighbor renames Helen, so it's a predicate noun. The chocolate cake with the rich icing tasted delicious. With the rich icing is the prepositional phrase, now I'm hungry. Tasted is your linking verb. It's one of those verbs that could be either, but in this case its function is a linking verb. And it goes with delicious, which is it describes cake, which is a predicate adjective. The clouds on the horizon looked threatening. On the horizon is your prepositional phrase. It's an adjective phrase because it just tells you which clouds. Looked is your linking verb, and threatening describes clouds as well, is your predicate adjective. She is a swimmer and a dancer. Ooh, and I messed up. These should both be predicate nouns. Hopefully you got them as predicate nouns. I did them wrong. But is your linking verb, swimmer is a predicate noun, and dancer is a predicate noun. They are compound predicate nouns joined together by the coordinating conjunction and. Looking forward to seeing you at school tomorrow. I hope you did well.